Happy Pride, everybody. This is Sam Licardo. He, him, his, coming to you from City Hall, wishing you all a very happy Pride celebration. Although our celebration is virtual this year, I look forward to the day very soon when we will be celebrating together. And a big shout out to our fearless leader, Nicole Altamirano, CEO of Silicon Valley Pride. Thank you to Nicole and the many, many volunteers who have been working for years to make this celebration a centerpiece of our community and to fight for the rights of each of us to be exactly who we are. I also want to remember fondly Thaddeus Campbell, we just lost this year. We are so grateful for all that he has given and so many who have contributed to this critically important movement for our human rights. I look forward to being out there in person with many of you for our next celebration. Until then, continue to be proud.
Hi, my name is Nicole Altamirano. I'm interim CEO of Silicon Valley Pride. And before we get started on this fabulous digital celebration, I want to take a moment to reflect on a few things. First, I would like to remember and honor our former CEO and board president, Thaddeus Campbell. Thaddeus Campbell became board president of Silicon Valley Pride in 2014. Back when he took over, Silicon Valley Pride no longer had a parade and its attendance was dwindling down close to nothing. From that day, Thaddeus made it his mission to not only change the name from San Jose Pride to Silicon Valley Pride to be all-inclusive of geographical South Bay area, but also he wanted not only to bring geographical inclusion, but inclusion of the entire LGBTQ plus community. And since then, under his leadership, Silicon Valley Pride has grown, tripled in attendance, and brought to you all-inclusive events, including the Trans and Friends Rally, the Hey Girl Stage, and multiple platforms that highlight our most marginalized communities. Thank you, Thaddeus. We miss you, and we will continue the work that you set forth. With diligence and perseverance, we will make Silicon Valley Pride the most inclusive, diverse, high-tech vision that you had set forth back in 2014. We love you, Thaddeus. Another thing that I'd like to take a moment to reflect on is the times that we are in. We have seen things happen this year and these past 4 years under the leadership that is in the White House today. The Black Lives Matter movement has taken center stage. And it is not lost on us that Pride was started with the riot in protest of police brutality and persecution. We stand behind Black Lives Matter. We stand behind Black Trans Lives Matter and all marginalized and persecuted minorities in the community, in the country, and in the world. We stand proud behind these protest. We stand proud behind these visionaries and against this rising. This year, our theme for Silicon Valley Pride is Equality Rising, and that is what you are seeing. We are rising to the levels that our predecessors, that are the ones that have come before us, has set forth. We are standing on the backs of the people that have paved the way for us to be here, to be proud of who we are. So this Silicon Valley Pride, equality is rising. And we are happy and excited to present to you a full day of diverse programming and featuring many LGBTQ plus artists from the South Bay and around the country. We're excited for everything that we have in store. We're looking forward. We might not be, in person for 2020, but we are still loud and we are still proud. Thank you. And before we go and get started, I also want to thank Silicon Valley Pride Board, because through their tireless efforts, this has all become possible. So thank you and welcome to the digital celebration, Silicon Valley Pride 2020, Equality Rising.
My dream was to make this the most high-tech festival in the country, to separate ourselves from all the other prides throughout the U.S. And so the dream is finally coming together. We started off with Google participating 2 years ago. Now this year Netflix is participating. I talked with Sam Ricardo at the March, and I whispered to Sam and said, Sam, now that Google is going to have a campus down here, I want Google to be a sponsor and a participant in next year's Pride. Sam leaned over to me and goes, not only Google, I'm also going after Twitter and everybody else.
Thanks for coming out to celebrate another year of Pride. You guys made year number 40 super exciting. This is year number 41. You know, yesterday we started off with a nice festival. That went better than expected. There's a lot of people here. Thanks again for coming out. But we are very, very fortunate down here in South Bay to have the support from all of our political leaders that were on the stage today. I want to give a special thanks out to all of the members that helped pull this together. Murray, Salvi, Uriel, my entertainment director, Troy Marco, who did a fantastic job putting together the show. And what is happening. And I'm sure John is looking down on us now. And his husband, Gustavo, joined us today in celebration of this joyous occasion. So thank you all so much. Happy Pride.
Welcome everyone to the 2020 Digital Silicon Valley Pride main stage. Our theme this year is Equality Rising. My name is Brian Rodriguez. I'm the Chief Community Engagement Officer for Silicon Valley Pride.
And my name is Sarah Fernando, and I am the Chief Diversity Officer for Silicon Valley Pride. We are your hosts for the day. We have a great lineup of singers, poets, and entertainers for you today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy from the comfort of your own homes. And please enjoy the show.
Please check out our digital expo listing at svpride.com/expo. Also, we want to send a special thank you to our volunteers, committee members, and everyone behind the scenes who helped make this virtual and digital celebration of Pride possible this year. We also want to let everyone know that Silicon Valley Pride is entirely run by volunteers. The board, the committee, we are all volunteers. So everything given to Silicon Valley Pride goes back into our community celebration of Pride. If you would like to donate, please go to svpride.com and click on our donate button to send us a donation. And if your company matches donations, then ask your company to match this donation. Thank you.
We love rainbows! Parking will never be the same with a rainbow in the parking lot. Rainbows are us. This is the rainbow that's an Instagram destination at the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ+ Community Center.
Hi Silicon Valley Pride. We are Evergreen Giving Tree, a group of 6 cousins from San Jose.
This month, we showed our pride and allyship by partnering with the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ+ Community Center, a nonprofit organization that provides support and community services to the Silicon Valley's LGBTQ+ people and their allies.
We visited the center to help transform their parking lot into a space that represents their community and pride. We hope that this project helps catch people's eye and let them know that the Billy DeFrank Center is always a welcoming and inclusive place.
For the month of August, we also raised funds to provide the center with masks, gloves, and hand sanitizer as they begin to reopen and serve an increasing number of clients.
Thank you to the Billy DeFrank LGBTQ+ Community Center for allowing us this experience. You have inspired us to keep branching out in our communities and to advocate for a positive impact.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joanna Thompson, Director of the Office for Multicultural Learning and the Rainbow Resource Center at Santa Clara University. My pronouns are she, her, hers, or they, them, theirs, and I'm a proud Black, Latina, and queer female. Just a little bit about the ROC if you're not too familiar. As a part of the Office for Multicultural Learning, the Rainbow Resource Center educates, empowers, and celebrates the experiences and identities of the LGBTQ+ community at Santa Clara University. The ROC maintains an affirming, inclusive, and welcoming environment for people of all identities. In addition, we advocate for those who self-identify within the wide spectrum of sexual orientations, gender identities, and gender expressions while educating the whole person within the context of Jesuit values. Cheers to you, Silicon Valley Pride. Happy Pride, and come visit us sometime. Go Broncos!
I was raised in Orlando, Florida, and I came out just a month before the Pulse shooting. The response from my family was denial, ostracism, and talk of conversion therapy. It wasn't until I moved to San Jose that I was able to fully express my identity. Growing up, I didn't understand why I always felt otherness around women and a different kind of otherness around men. I didn't feel like I fit in, and that's a really tough place to be in when you're growing up. This Pride, I'm proud of the diversity and the community that we've built together as LGBTQ+ people. 2020, there is a record number of LGBTQ+ people running for office, and I'm one of them. I'm Allie Saperman, and I'm running for the San Jose Evergreen Community College Board of Trustees, and I will be the first non-binary community college trustee in the country.
3, 2.
Happy Pride!
Hi, I'm Dr. Ray. I'm the medical director of the PACE Clinic. Welcome to PACE Clinic.
Hi, welcome to PACE. I'm Nisha.
Hola, bienvenidos al PACE Clinic. Me llamo Antonia.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nurse Gordon at PACE Clinic. Wanted to say stay healthy, stay safe, wear your mask, do your hand hygiene, social distancing. And by the way, real quick, these masks have a wire on one side and no wire on the other. Make sure you put the wire on the top and it molds around your nose when you put the straps on. Happy Pride, everyone. Be yourselves. Be prideful.
PACE Clinic celebrates Silicon Valley Pride with you. Stay safe and be proud of who you are.
Happy Pride!
Pride was never just a party. It began as a protest.
Pride to me is self-love.
Coming together to be fiercely who we are.
Unapologetic and just free.
Pride speaks out and speaks up.
Pride is recognizing that in being ourselves, we help each other.
Pride means love is love is love is love is love.
It's a moment for us to fight for our rights in our lives, all queer lives. Pride is what we make.
It's celebrating who you are.
Coming together in solidarity.
Pride is everything.
A summer day, breezy feelings rocking in my shades. February never felt so free. I'm Dipping into my grains, I feel my past, eons of lost remains. Sink in my soul, release control. I feel the flow within my soul. Shimmered me at the edge where stones break down to jewels. Cosmic shore, cosmic lore. Shimmered me at the edge of this cosmic journey. Water flow into me, flow into me. Easy does it as my heart skips a beat. Familiar taste, celestial R&B so sweet. My butterfly so free while I watch the blue waves crash on the reef. High and I seek infinite ocean, infinite hues of your love so purple deep. Oh, oh, oh. Shimmered me at the edge where stones break down to jewels. Cosmic shore, cosmic lore. Shimmered me at the edge of this cosmic journey. Water flow into me, flow into me. Shimmered me at the edge where stones break down to jewels. Cosmic shore, cosmic lore. Shimmered me at the edge of this cosmic journey. Water flow into me, flow into me.
Hello, everybody. We're Astra Logik, and welcome to our 2020 SV Pride show. This is the part of the show where we take my brother's dog on a walk and we go watch him poop. Poop.
Okay, maybe we won't show you that today. My name is Churrito.
And my name is Chen.
We are a local Bay Area queer Pinay duo. Our roots as a musical group is built right here in Milpitas, California.
Just a little backstory. We actually met in Milpitas in the South Bay, and we met in a friend's garage. We had no clue about each other, and like we just ended up jamming that day, and like we've been inseparable ever since.
Inseparable for 10 years now. Since then, we've performed up and down California, Guam, Philippines, been through different homes, hairstyles, collaborated with so many fantastic artists, performed at many Pride events, and now, during this unprecedented pandemic, we are honing our ability to perform virtually for you. This is our own virtual Silicon Valley Pride performance.
Why is it so hard to get in there? That's what she said. No? Okay.
Guess what?
This song is probably the saddest song I ever wrote in my life.
Yeah. This is Broken Kisses.
Slipped off my tongue, dripped through my hands into your fingers, and love left me alone, trampled my soul, left me in pieces. Hold on, move on. I can't keep hiding myself. I can't keep holding back broken kisses. Hold on, be strong. It's too much to cling to the memory of you, of me, of all we used to be. Well, I can't understand, can't even feel. My heart is empty, 'cause you went away. Nothing to say. You left me weary. Hold on, be strong. I can't keep fighting myself. I can't keep holding back broken kisses. Hold on, be strong. It's too much to cling to the memory of you, of me, of all we used to be.
This next song is another original tune, all originals today, and it's called Love Returns. It's kind of a good segue away from depression. You'll hear why. You wanna sit with us for this song? Yeah? Yeah? You sit with us for this song? Huh? Yeah, you want to sit with us for this song.
Particles and atoms invisibly. Spirit of love we cannot see, but feel it right. Who'd want it wrong? Deep awakening, rising through song. Love return. Fill me up and let me see. Love return. Fill me up, it's everything. Love's in need of love today. How can I stay? Can I obey? But your genuinity, all I want, all I see. This is how we achieve 93 till infinity. Love return. Fill me up and let me see. Everything. Rebalance, refocus, no doubt and no hurt feelings. Live free in this new earth thinking. Rise above thought, make dreams real living. We are everything, love heals everything. Mental prisoners start unleashing. Love heals everything, love heals everything, love heals everything. La la la, love, la da 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 da. La da da da, love, la da 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 da. Love returns. Fill me up and let me see. Oh, love returns. Fill me up, it's everything. Oh, love returns. Fill me up and let me see. Love returns like a dog's love returns. Hi, Titus. On time. Stinky breath right now. Ow! Ow! Ow!
That was it. That was it. That was it. That was good. That's gonna end our show.
This is a song called Melody of Freedom. Revolution, and it starts within your mind. We get stuck in this medium, fighting for freedom and running from destruction. Then we work our backs until we drop. We put all our dreams to a stop. Then we think we don't have enough time to help our dreams exist, but you must resist. Make still your heart, find your beat, make still your heart. Move your feet to your heart's content. You must find the path, your own melody of freedom. Make still your heart, find your beat, make still your heart. Move your feet to your heart's content. You must find the path, your own melody of freedom. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, da, 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 da. Give yourself enough significance to elevate your experience. Don't deny that your existence is filled with a melody to make a world of harmony. Embrace all the struggles in our world. Loosen up and watch your strength unfurl. Give your intentional gifts of love. Shine light within, shine light from above. Next to your heart, find your beat. Next to your heart, move your feet to your heart's content. You must find the path, your own melody of freedom. Next to your heart, find your beat. Next to your heart, move your feet to your heart's content. You must find the path, your own melody of freedom. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Na, na, da, dee, dee, yeah, da, da, dee. I am the light, I am the love, 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 help me out, I am the light, I am the love, I am the light, I am the love, last time, and I am the light, I am the love, I am the light, rising above. Be the melodies of freedom. You are a melody of freedom. You've got to be free. You gotta be it and do it and feel it and see it. Oh, no, 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 no. So, this is our last song.
Yeah.
It's been fun. This took us like 8 hours to do. We kept taking breaks and naps. I kept changing clothes or just face clothes. We're thankful that Silicon Valley Pride invited us to represent. Yeah, so this is one of our songs that we created together, and we just really synergized, and our spirits really talked, I think, through this song. So, produced by the amazing Tim Atlas. This is called Here and Now. Thank you for being present with us here and now.
constant mystery. No place for reality. So fly on, fly away from thoughts and senseless rambling. Perfection stamping in. So fly on, no place for overthinking, sinking. It's here and now. Constant flying energy. As far as my eye will see. In this constant mystery. Let this drift set me free. So fly on, fly away from thoughts and senseless rambling. Perfection stamping in. So fly on, no place for overthinking, sinking. It's here and now. So fly away from thoughts and senseless rambling. Perfection stamping in. So fly on. You're always overthinking, just sinking. It's here and
Happy Pride! One more time. Happy Pride!
Together, we honor the past, we celebrate the present, and we look forward to an awesome future. From all of us at LAM, happy Pride.
Pride at LAM means that we stand up and speak out for one another and create a culture where everyone feels respected, valued, and safe.
Pride at LAM means to appreciate and celebrate our differences, creating an environment of inclusion for everyone.
Pride at LAM means to me creating an environment that embraces diversity and challenges stigma. Also, it's an opportunity to celebrate our friends and coworkers and thank them for being who they are.
Pride at LAM means creating a work culture in which the future generation can grow and embrace their true selves.
I think Pride at LAM means we're adding our voices to a chorus of acceptance and love rather than fear and anger. It means knowing we can be ourselves and be welcome for who we are.
Pride at LAM means acceptance and equality.
Pride at LAM means being a fearless ally.
At LAM, we believe that in order for employees to achieve extraordinary results and uphold a place where successful people want to work, we must value each other. We must include each other, and we must lean in on our values in order to empower an innovative mindset.
Hi everyone, my name is Raul Perales. I'm the council representative for the District 3 area of San Jose, representing the downtown core and all the surrounding neighborhoods. I'm honored to be here with you virtually today as we celebrate the many moments of courage, hope, and inspiration that have been shown throughout the years of struggles, successes, and continuous determination. Celebrating Pride Month is an opportunity to pay tribute and recognize the impact that LGBTQ individuals, advocates, and allies have had all over the world. I invite you to celebrate Pride with me and my family and continue to raise awareness about the current state of LGBTQ human rights and how we as a community can continue to protect and advocate for those rights. Happy Pride.
Hi everyone, I'm San Jose City Council member Pam Foley, and I want to wish everyone a happy Silicon Valley Pride. I'm doing my part this year to celebrate Pride in the ways that I know I can. I have my flags in hand, and on Tuesday, August 25th, I'm lighting up City Hall in honor of everyone loudly and proudly living their lives today. Who you love does not matter. Love knows no color, gender, or bounds. I've always thought one of the most interesting aspects of the LGBT community is how it is intersectional. You are in each and every corner of this planet, in every race, geographical region, speaking any language you can name, you will find proud LGBTQ+ individuals. And you should know that in San Jose, you are loved and welcomed with open arms. I will leave you with this. Love has a multiplier effect on the world, and it is your community that helps our world become more compassionate and more understanding of others. Thank you for being you. Happy Silicon Valley Pride, everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this iconic little Betty Fresa's non-binary everyday moment. So the first thing you want to make sure to get is a primer. Honestly, the eye primer is going to save you time, it's going to save you product, and it will make everything look that much better. You can also apply the primer with the fingers. If it didn't have any color, I probably would do myself. The nice thing about this primer is it does self-set, so I don't actually have to go in and put any like powder on top of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with my yellow shade. You don't have to start with yellow. Think of this as a transition shade. Any color that is really close to your skin tone or that you really like. If you have a hard time choosing a transition shade, I recommend using your blush. Whatever color you put here, you can go ahead and blend into your crease. The way to find your crease is if you look upwards, you can kind of feel there's a crevice right there. And I just go in windshield wiper motions and then little circles. And that really is to find the shape, but the circles is to blend out. And a slightly smaller floofy brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing it. And I'm gonna go right on the corner of the eye. So a good way of finding it is if you were to line your brush like this, you can kind of see how I can just create a little bit of a shape that goes downwards. And putting a little bit of darker colors here helps pull the eye backwards. And you can kind of flicker it a little bit to find that more winged out angle that I created over here. You can kind of see it's more like this. So I'm gonna match that up like this. And I'm gonna try and round this off a little bit more. Honestly, this is just gonna require you to build the color. Once you have your color down, you can go ahead and grab a clean brush, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this edge out. Boom. So I can go back to my orange brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack in a darker orange. Right. And when blending, it's just little small circular motions. You can grab the brush from farther away as well. That's how you get a nice soft eye. As you can see, I have a nice crease right there. So I'm gonna try to mimic that shape over here. It's a little bit shorter in the middle, and then it goes up and round. A good trick when you're cutting your crease is to pat your product. See how it's just really cutting it and defining? But it's not bleeding the colors. I like using a liquid eyeshadow because it gives you a lot of glitter with minimal effort. So this comes like this. And I'm literally just gonna go right over that shape that I created. These liquid eyeshadows are really great even when you're not wearing makeup. Like if you don't want to do a crease, you could just put this all over your eyelid and it just looks so pretty. Grab those orange brushes and then just go back in. More flat-ended brush like this. And I'm just gonna start and go with some more golden shimmers to match this glitter. And you can see that really intensifies. Then you can grab some of that same highlighter and apply it right underneath your brow bone. So I'm picking up a green shadow that's a shimmer shadow, and I'm gonna go right here. You can see it pop right there. And I decided today to go in with a blue liner that then I covered in a little bit of a lighter blue shimmer. An amazing trick for liner is actually grabbing a mirror that you can see down underneath like this. So you can look down and then you can see where you're applying the liner without having to keep blinking or closing your eye. I didn't go for a full wing today. I wanted to keep it a little bit more subtle. So just a little like that. Perfect. Then quickly set. I go with another pencil. This is more of a green color, and I'm just gonna rub it in really quickly. A small blending brush. I'm gonna go ahead and blend in a green shadow to really help intensify that in with a more lime green. Just making sure right here. Like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of mascara, put a nice lip on, and then we'll be all wrapped up. So see you soon. Voila. Last thing before you can go out and slay the rest of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you how to fill in your brows with this pop-in highlight we got going on right here. So that way you can brush the hairs in upwards motions and to the back. Especially those extra long hairs. Then you want to take your pencil and you want to create a bottom line that kind of matches the bottom line of the other brow. And I just like to kind of finish that line. So now we want to fill in this top part right there, which is not, it has a little bit of sparseness like right there. So I'm going to do downwards motions to fill in like if it was hair. I'm gonna make sure that the symmetry of the brows is right. So I'm gonna create a top line that kind of matches this top line over here. When I get to the middle, I create hair-like strokes by brushing upwards and then brushing it out with the spoolie. So as a final goodbye, I would like to say again, happy Pride, and remember to live your truest self always. And do you live your life? Just remember that you don't have to listen to what other people say. Rules are meant to be broken, especially makeup rules. This was Betty Fresas with a little makeup tutorial. See you on the next time. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Alpha Andromeda and I'm here to say happy Silicon Valley Pride. You know, as queer people, we wear many hats in our lives. We're friends, neighbors, and lovers, and we're so powerful together. We're artists, activists, and creative thinkers who envision a brighter future for generations of LGBTQ+ people to come. We're visible, loud, and relentless in empowering our community and uplifting those in need of support, regardless of race, religion, gender identity, or ability. Even though we can't all be together today, I hope you take today to celebrate your pride. Appreciate all of your beauty as a queer person and let yourself freely feel joyful. Beyond today, let's continue to acknowledge what makes us unique. Let's live authentically, love unapologetically, be kind to everyone, and continue to advocate for equality for all. Happy Silicon Valley Pride.
Hey, I'm Marcus Aryo, and you are watching my virtual concert series performance brought to you by Silicon Valley Pride. Potato chip.
A perfect sunset in the sky, such a distant life, losing yourself to such a height. Didn't notice, thinking that you could fix my head, losing myself in different beds, waking up with half a soul. Didn't notice, I may have just messed up 9 or 10 times before. I'm only trying to recover those nights on the floor, still finding comfort in destruction ourselves. Or can you ask someone to love you? You're kidding yourself. I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor. I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor. There goes that pressure from my chest, lifting my body from your bed. I couldn't help but to say, you look lonely. That observation's meant for two. Looks like we both came here to use, losing ourselves and all our crew. Can't control it.
Patient fraud procedure, thought it would be enough. How can you trust another person when they're shooting you up? I'm skipping steps to help me cope with all the guilt that I feel. I wanna ask you for forgiveness, but I'm not sure you're real.
I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor. I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor. Stay awake, open your eyes, walk away, yeah. I can see it now. Open your eyes, you still got fight in you, walk away, hey, yeah. I'm not your friend, you consume part of me, cryptically locking yourself in apologies. Always to blame, but not the anomaly, what a shame. I'm not bunch of friends. You consume part of me, cryptically locking yourself in apologies. Always the blame, but not the anomaly. What a shame. I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor. I'm only trying to recover from those nights on the floor.
Thank you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Do you mind? These words skip trial. I go unnamed. I'm just a face you shouldn't paint. Bad news, I got you so prone to play hardest games. Go find another reason to come back every season. I will only drag us to the end. I think that it's messed up. He's eating all of these loves up. I will only drag us to the end. Say that you're sorry for things that I might do. Honest, you're angry. I think that it might be true tonight. Who are you giving your love to? Who are you giving your love to so easily? Who are you giving your love to? Your love, your love. You say that you're lonely. I can't protect you from hurting yourself. Hard to admit, not. I'm a shadow with no light on himself. Go find another reason and come back every season. I will only drag us till the end. Don't think that it's messed up. He's eating all of these loves up. I will only drag us till the end. Say that you're sorry for things that I might do. Honest, you're angry. I think that it might be true tonight. Who are you giving your love to? Who are you giving your love to so easily? Who are you giving your love to? Your love, your love.
Take it from my friends. Take 2.
Think I like you. Think that we could be friends. There's something about you. I'm trying not to give in. I knew if we had learned our lessons, you wouldn't want me to go. And now we joke. We leave our hearts in the cold. Whoa. 'Cause I still sleep late. I don't do well with apologies. Take it from my friend's heart, still be fake. I don't do well with apologies. Take it from my friends, these words they hurt, and you know I came back but no one was home. I still need space. I don't do well with I used to love you. You hung us up in a frame. I wish you knew the whole truth. Before we started the blame, I wish you would have just pushed back or flipped a mattress. You wouldn't want me to go. And now we joke. We leave our hearts in the cold. Whoa. Nobody asked to be alone. We live inside our heads and watch the moment go. When the time is up, we find another home. Learn to forgive. 'Cause I still sleep late. I don't do well with apologies. Take it from my friend's heart, still be fake. I don't do well with apologies. Take it from my friends, these words they hurt, and you know I came back but no one was home. I don't do well with they hurt, and you know came back, no one was home. I don't do well with I don't do well with I don't do well with I don't do well with
Muy bien.
Hey there, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to say thank you at the end of my video. So thank you for tuning in and watching. And a quick shout out to the entire team at Silicon Valley Pride, who's been absolutely amazing for putting on all of this, putting everything together, and providing some awesome music and content for everyone to enjoy during the Corona lockdown. So thanks so much again to everyone there and their team. You guys know who you are, so thank you, and I hope to see you all real soon. Bye.
Silicon Valley Pride would like to thank our sponsors that made this digital celebration possible. Presented by Amazon, Elemental Wellness, iHeartRadio, NBC Bay Area, Telemundo, Silicon Valley Community Foundation, Texas Instruments, AMD, Sofa Market, Seagate, VD, Valley Health Plan, ARM, AARP, Santa Clara County Office of LGBTQ+ Affairs.
Are you looking for a medical clinic that specializes in working with transgender, non-binary, and gender diverse people?
At Santa Clara Valley Medical Center, we have a close-knit team ready to help people and their families from the trans community. We have
primary care doctors for adults
and pediatricians for kids.
We offer many services like gender-affirming hormones, referrals for top and bottom surgery, voice and communication therapy, and coming soon, electrolysis.
No way.
We also provide services for wellness like HIV and STD testing, PrEP and PEP for HIV prevention, physicals, and immunizations.
OBGYNs like me help with family planning, prenatal care, contraception, and safe, gentle pelvic wellness exams.
We also know that for trans folks, existing in the world can sometimes feel super stressful, especially now. And that's why our mental emotional health team is also here to help with mental emotional health care.
We are skilled at gender exploration and provide support for things like depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. Whether the support is having someone to just listen to you, or maybe having someone who can help with medications if you like.
We also know that your health is affected by where you live, work, and what resources you have around you.
Medical social workers like me are available to help with resources for financial support, transportation, food resources, and housing resources.
We even have a whole team dedicated to the people who are currently experiencing homelessness and need help to find housing.
Come visit us at our 2 locations, one in downtown San Jose.
And for those experiencing homelessness or living in Santa Clara County's permanent supportive housing through the Office of Supportive Housing, then please come visit us at the Valley Homeless Healthcare Program in East San Jose.
You don't need a referral. Just give us a call.
Silicon Valley Bank is proud to support our LGBTQ+ employees, clients, partners, and communities.
While we may not be physically walking together in the 45th annual Silicon Valley Pride Parade this year, we are here virtually to jointly celebrate Equality Rising with you.
SVB is committed to equality rising in our workplace.
We host employee events to share experiences, build understanding and empathy, and organize community support activities. And SVB provides LGBTQ+ inclusive benefits, policies, and resources.
Silicon Valley Bank is committed to equality rising in the innovation economy,
where we work to expand access to funding, career opportunities, and networks for LGBTQ+ entrepreneurs and investors.
SVB is committed to equality rising in our communities.
We support local, national, and global organizations in championing LGBTQ+ equality.
Thank you, Silicon Valley Pride, for including SVB in this important celebration.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Christy with Pride Radio, the Pulse of Gay America. I'm here at iHeartRadio, San Francisco, because a few friends wanted to say what's up and happy Silicon Valley Pride. Let's go say hi. Socially distant hellos, of course. Go ahead, Big Von. Okay, all right. What about JV? JV, up high. Yeah, you know, trying to maintain the social distance. Shout out to DC, Jack and Carolyn from the Morning Breeze. Who's that hottie? Okay. Marcus wants to say what's up. Shay Diddy also. Sandy and Gabby Diaz. Sana G. Lady Ray. Trina Gonzalez. Crystal. And of course, Martha Quinn from iHeart 80s at 103.7. We are all wishing you a wonderful, happy Pride. Pride started as a march for equality, and the fight for equality has not slowed down, and it has not stopped. And we can see that more than ever in 2020. So continue to fight, continue to stand up for what you believe in, and fight for equal rights. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys in the garage, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for letting me hang with you. Happy Silicon Valley Pride to the entire LGBTQ community from your iHeartRadio family. I'm Christy with Pride Radio, and it looks like East Bay BMW just dropped off my ride, so gotta go. Happy Pride, you guys, from the entire iHeartRadio family.
The mission of the Office of LGBTQ Affairs is to provide leadership and support for the well-being and longevity of LGBTQ communities in Santa Clara County through coordinated, integrated approaches.
To achieve this, our work is focused on programs and policies.
The following are some examples of things that community members and organizations can contact our office for.
To provide your input on resources and programs you'd like to see in the community.
For LGBTQ resources and LGBTQ competent support navigating county services.
For training inquiries and training referrals.
To amplify your community events and services through our communication channels.
And more.
We look forward to connecting with you soon.
We honor SV Pride's 2020 theme.
Equality Rising.
Hello, we're the Office of Women's Policy, Division of Equity and Social Justice, County of Santa Clara. Our colleagues at the Office of LGBTQ Affairs have helped us tremendously in making our work inclusive and expansive. They have helped us in revamping our work with justice-impacted youth by highlighting the systemic gaps in juvenile justice for gender-expansive youth that remain unserved when our traditional gender binaries are applied by the criminal justice system. With their help, we have also updated the outcome tracking data points for contracts that provide services to survivors of gender-based violence, including adding SOGI data. And now our newly created Office of Gender-Based Violence Prevention is collecting data on LGBTQ survivors of violence and their needs. Finally, I will turn it over to our new American Fellow intern to tell you about our expansive and inclusive leadership program. Take it away, Stephanie.
Did you know that the Office of Women's Policy hosts a yearly program open to young girls interested in becoming ambassador for gender equity issues? This team is very diverse across socioeconomic statuses, race, ethnicity, gender identity, and more. Our flyers and graphics used to promote the Girls Advisory Team program include expansive and inclusive language to make sure that LGBTQ+ youth continue to apply to an expansive youth program in Santa Clara County. For more information, please check out our website, www.scgov.org/sites/OWP. Don't forget to join Girls Advisory Team program next year.
Thank you very much and happy Pride Month.
I am standing here en la tierra. Estoy creciendo on this land. En la tierra, I see myself. On this land, estoy dejando mis huellas. I'm leaving my footprints en la tierra. Growing up, I saw these images, these videos, these bodies. These images evoked an alluring sense of glamour, joy, and success. They told me to like this. They told me this was beauty, and that I wanted that. It was like a mold that I needed to shape myself into. I noticed that they didn't speak like me. I rolled my R's and spoke with passion. They didn't look like me. My skin and my eyes were like the earth. They didn't live like me. My shared room was the size of their closet. And yet I was made to believe that I wanted that. I was young. And that is not my fault. I need to show you something. This space. I need to show you this space. It's full of memories. Memories from here and there. Of what was lived and what was not seen. Thriving, it is thriving. It is a part of this land with deep, strong roots. Roots of what is alive and needs to be seen. Right here, there was magic. The magical hands of mi madre, Luz, su talento en la cocina. She would feed you and your soul. Not enough space? No te preocupes, we will make it work. Ven aquí, hay frijoles, arroz, cremita, queso fresco, que no se te olvide las tortillas. ¿Quieres mole o pozole? Ahí te hago unas picaditas si quieres. ¡Ay, el chicharrón! Está bien picoso, pero qué rico. ¿Quieres más? Don't forget, we have conchas. This is where I started to move, to dance on this land. It definitely started as being a chambelán in someone's quinceañera. I learned the famous step touch, and then I learned a turn and a kick, the step pivot, a hop with a turn. Now I'm getting fancy. I was not the best at salsa o cumbia, pero yo trataba a mover el tanque. I remember the voice that gave us so much hope. It sounded like, cáncer, es tu tiempo de hacer, de probar algo nuevo. No le pongas límite a tu creatividad y manifiesta todas aquellas ideas que tienes en la mente, pero sobre todo, muchísimo amor. Here's the moment where I learned I wasn't like everyone else, where I learned about the land of my birth, where I learned that I was an outsider, even when this land was all I knew, where I learned I would have to work harder, fight harder, where I learned I didn't have a starting point, where I learned I have no voice. This is where, on weeknights, with my mom y hermanas, we saw Rubí, la madrastra, Teresa, María Mercedes, Marimar, Esmeralda y también María la del barrio. All the novelas teaching me about passion, love, and betrayal. And that's how I wanted to fall in love, con muchísima pasión. And on this land, I got to fall madly in love. En la tierra, I heard Si se puede. And that was voiced louder. It was shouted louder by people. People that I knew. People that rolled their R's and spoke with passion. People whose skin and eyes were like the earth. People who shared space like I did. This is what I need to show you. This is what I needed to see. This is what we need to see. I was wrapped up in those images, marketed images of joy, light-colored bodies of said desire, bodies of approval, costly looks of success, all images of a specific person, not me. Images and bodies that went unquestioned, stoking division, creating a hierarchy, setting standards not in our favor, and taunting us with what we will never have, what we will never be. That was all hidden in these images, wrapped up. I was wrapped up so much that I was made to believe that I wanted that. I realized that I lost my accent. I lost years of investing, of celebrating, of acknowledging, of creating, and of loving. I can never be that. I need to get away. How do I get away? How do we expose this? How do we work on this? How do we stop this? How can we change this? How did it get to this? What haven't we learned? How do we create the state of mind? What did it all do? The conversations? How do we reset? How do I get away? How can we be? How can we share the truth? I need to get away. I needed to fall, caerme en la tierra, to tear and bleed, sangrar, wounding my foundation, quebrando todo, y con tiempo I would heal. I have scars. I needed those scars, porque en las cicatrices I build anew. En la tierra, it is happening. En la tierra, I started hearing, I started seeing, and I started learning. I started using my voice. We need to keep seeing our bodies en la tierra. We need to keep going. We need to keep making. We need to keep changing, keep sharing, keep doing and undoing, keep learning and unlearning, keep saying, keep going, keep doing. En la tierra, I am born again. I am standing here en la tierra. Estoy creciendo on this land. En la tierra, I see myself. On this land, estoy dejando mis huellas. I am leaving my footprints en la tierra. On this land, trataron de enterrarnos. No sabían que somos semillas.
The County of Santa Clara Office of Immigrant Relations would like to wish all the LGBTQI community a happy Silicon Valley Pride.
As an ally, the Office of Immigrant Relations works to welcome, inform, and support the integration of diversity of our immigrant residents, including our LGBTQ immigrants.
The office funds and promotes organizations that provide free and low-cost legal services, including those that specialize in addressing the needs of LGBTQ immigrants and binational couples.
We recognize that when dealing with immigration issues, legal help is crucial.
If you are in need of legal services such as asylum, deportation defense, or DACA renewals, please give us a call.
Call us at the number below or email us as well for referrals to one of our contracted immigration legal service providers.
You can also connect with us by visiting our socials or website.
Happy Pride!
Hi, my name is Renee Johnson, and I'm the president of the Silicon Valley Rainbow Rotary. We are the second LGBTQ plus focused Rotary in the world. The first one is the one in San Francisco off the Castro. We chartered in October 23rd, 2019, and we're still growing. We meet twice a month. Our first meeting is on the first Tuesday of every month, and that's usually where we have a speaker and do some of our club duties and things like that. And then our second meeting is the third Tuesday of every month, where we have a social. And right now everything's done by Zoom. We also have we provide a meal the second Tuesday of every month for New Haven. And if you're interested in either attending one of our functions or interested in membership, you can find our information on our website, which is you can just look up Silicon Valley Rainbow Rotary. And same thing with our Facebook. We have a Facebook site as well as an Instagram. Happy Pride. And I want to thank Saldi as well as Silicon Valley Pride for inviting us to participate in this. I hope you have a safe and enjoyable Pride Month. I'm looking forward to it.
You are welcome here.
No matter what's happening in your life, no matter where you've been or where you're going, there's a place for you in God's story. And in our United Methodist churches, you are welcome. You are blessed and you are beloved.
I hope and pray that you might care for not just your mind and body, but your spirit as well. May it too rise to a God that equally cherishes you as their beloved.
You are welcome. 我们欢迎你.
You are welcome here.
All are welcome.
You are welcome here.
Soy pastor hispano metodista y apoyo a la comunidad LGBTQ.
You belong here.
どんな方でも歓迎します.
성소수자 여러분 모두를 환영합니다.
You are welcome here.
You are welcome here. Lagi kang tinatanggap dito.
Hi everyone. I'm Teresa. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them, and I'm new to the area. I moved here in March this year, and I came all the way from Germany. And with me, I brought some bi pride. So this is a BiPan Plus umbrella that I made, and it has lots of labels. It has bisexual, pansexual, queer, omnisexual, heteroflexible, polysexual, bicurious, all sorts of labels. Myself, I use bisexual, but all of those labels are valid, all of those labels are awesome, and also you are valid and you are awesome, no matter what label you use or don't use. Happy Pride, everyone!
Today is full of opportunity to connect with others, grow as a community, and even improve lives. And AARP is here, helping to make all that happen with exciting LGBT events, resources to help family caregivers, and state and local volunteer opportunities, because AARP has real value for you, your family, and for everyone under the rainbow. So let's take on today and every day together. Learn more at aarp.org/pride.
Valley Health Plan is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Silicon Valley Pride and an even longer ally of the LGBTQ+ community. With COVID-19 affecting all of us, it is important to make sure you receive the healthcare you deserve. Valley Health Plan is committed to providing healthcare with compassion and understanding for all our beautiful, diverse communities. Valley Health Plan, local, quality, affordable health insurance.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jarvis Subia. I'm a local spoken word poet born and raised in San Jose's Seven Trees neighborhood. I'm he, him pronouns, and I identify as pansexual. And I'm excited to be a part of this year's Pride celebration here in Silicon Valley. And today I'm going to be reading a few poems for you. I'm actually going to take this mask off just so you can see my face and I won't have to keep adjusting it. But I really like it. I got it on Etsy. Look it up. little promo. So the poem I'm going to read for you first is a poem that means a lot to me and comes from the heart. In the way that every day we wake up and see how this current administration is attacking us, attacking queer bodies, attacking people of color, attacking black people in a way that we are constantly going through these violences. And so I imagined a world of what would happen if an alternative situation or alternative fantasy occurred. So this poem is about the Virgin of Guadalupe. If you're unsure who she is, she's a patron saint of Mexico. She is a mother goddess. She's often equated to the Virgin Mary and comes from the Aztec goddess Tonantzin. And so this poem is titled, "The Virgin of Guadalupe Visits Trump's White House." And there she is, silhouette shadow gliding through the thick of night, slick and sliding down Pennsylvania Avenue, each cherry tree erupting into a burning bush, and every person who has ever been murdered on those trees reappears as smoke and begins dismantling the stalk back into lumber, the lumber into an altar, the altar trailing our mother as a river of nopal blossoms in her wake. Threads of moonlight whispers lift her from the asphalt as if she was the steam above a pot of tamales. Cornhusk woman, wrapped in the bloody tongue of every conquistador or Klansman or congressman, whitened at the mouth for a wall before a home, and in the distance they see her, the street of ash pointing in their direction. She approaches the iron gate surrounding the White House, extends a stormless hand, and touches each rod as they shimmy into rattlesnakes, who then begin to nestle in her hair, and she frees the children. She frees the children, she frees the parents, the workers, the lovers, the students, the scientists, weather-worn and journey, tired and huddled, who then enter into a lowrider cruise, surrounding the White House, each 808 speaker chanting a low hymn, a Celia Cruz, Yo vivere, I will survive. And don't you see? Our Lady touches the iron border between us and whiteness, and the cartographers begin redistricting the maps, repurpose the land back to its indigenous, and plant a tree or a nest of birds or a meadow of wind and seed over every imaginary line they've tried to use to define a country. And she enters through the rose garden, and the desert flowers bow in her direction. And the bulbs unroot itself and use what was once buried to follow our mother towards a promise, land, stolen, crimson, full of people who'd rather see my people dead. Upon sight, Secret Service comes to tackle her down, and without acknowledgement, she snaps her fingers and sends them to the barrio. A general steps out and brandishes a pistol, points it at Tonantzin. Upon ignition, all of the steel in him is melted into a peso. Chump change, a military chopper circles the lawn and hums a howitzer, erupting the earth, and in response, the earth is hurled barren back at the war machine, which then becomes splintered at the Capitol, and finally, Our Lady bursts through the large white doors. The smell of sage and atole peeling the paint off the wall, revealing a carrot-stained oak beneath the veil. Enters the beast, violent bank account for teeth, patch of urine frothing at the scalp. Upon sight, his eyes become bloodshot, a shot of blood tearing from each socket, and the offering vanishes them to a hill in Tepeyac. And now the house is a temple of rose and wing, and Our Lady, Guadalupe, picks up a bouquet of red roses and drops it over his violent, grave body. And he vanishes into dust. Whew, it's a powerful poem. It moves me every time. So I'm going to actually read something a little lighter. I'm going to try to mix it up. And I'm going to read this one off my phone. Actually, I'm going to read the next two off my phone. This is a poem that brings me a bit of joy and happiness. It's one prior to COVID, when I was going to the gym a lot more and being queer in very masculine, odd spaces, about me navigating that. And this poem is titled, I am so attracted to everybody at the gym to the point where I don't even know if I show up for the fitness anymore. That's the title. Standing atop a Stairmaster stoop just to get a better vantage point. Pansexuality is not a bargaining option in the jungle of spandex and thigh-high shorts. I once heard somebody say that liking booty is non-binary because everybody got one. So I wide-eye and catch a glance. I hunger for cake in a world of carb cutting where I am told desire is a muscle I can control, though most days it feels like the soft tissue swelling with blood and heat. I wish to someday feel someone between my clothes and ask the inevitable question, will you spot me, bro? Coded language for press against me and hold me tight, or straddle above my face as I lay flat and breathe heavy, only a new bar reaching between us. What I mean is, I've masturbated to more of my friends' fitness pages than I'd like to admit to. What I mean is, I used to be a jock who pretended to be straight, and the gym is the only place where I am equal parts shame and ambition. But booty, Booty is what I know best. So I leg day 3 days a week, just to be near all the cheeks, rising and falling, a wave of pistons I get to watch in between sets, hoping to one day feel the water's edge, the bank of sweat pooling between us as we find this new work outside of this humid place. I write a lot of political poems. I write a lot about the time. The time is very of who I am, just as being queer is very of who I am. Coming from all the communities I'm a part of is who I am. And I'm constantly trying to hold all of these intersections in myself while also living in the current world we're living in. This poem was written a year or so ago, but it's very of the time. It's after the poet Kaveh Akbar. It's titled, "This Poem is a Riot." We turn on the TV and there is a riot. Flip the heat on the skillet and the oil riots against the eggs. I put meals on plates and my family riots to eat. I go out to my car and notice a ticket, so I riot. To Twitter, a mass of text tweets marching in unison towards another riot. The man on the corner holds a cup and listens to a pocket full of silver nothings drop at the bottom and riot against the other coins. The paycheck hits my account, so I riot through the whole mall. I riot at the concert against the other rioting bodies, and another body hits the pavement in front of a blue shield, and we are silent. I'm still watching quiet politicians hush and redistrict the same neighborhoods the condos tell my parents they can't afford. Call it blue-collar chokehold silence. Another child dead crossing an imaginary line at the hands of ICE and silence. Your camp counselor warden means there's so much silent noise between the cages and the protests. And I still wake up in the quiet of each morning and punch my clock into a system that is quietly trying to kill us. Oh, freedom, we miss you so much. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been out at protests and who has been showing up and voicing themselves and not writing and really showing up in a way that needs to be seen and heard. So much love to y'all, so much love to the work you're doing and the work we continue to do, and the work for trying to imagine a world without police and state violence. Last poem I'm going to do is one I've been feeling really excited about. I've recently got it on the Button Poetry YouTube page, and it makes me feel good every time. So we go feel good together and do it. It's titled After Dancing at the Gay Bar. I am a bath of light. I am a sunburst in full bloom. I am a cascading two-step. I shimmy like a star, sliding off its silk horizon into midnight. I wet dream slip and slide. I worth all 10 on entry and 40 on drinks you flirted with a half-naked bartender to get. I spilt drink running on the painted hardwood. Well, are you? Do you know I was coming? Ready to back up all this ass, shaking the thread, spooling in your jeans, yet mask boy wallflower gets stared at like I don't belong here. Like cis male presenting mean, I don't know how to shake it. Like pansexual boy isn't confused. He is just drunk on all of this wanting how the salt on neck tastes the same either way. Like I ain't top, bottom, dom, sub, reverse, all the same. Like passing didn't mean all of my old friends let me walk out the closet alone. Then became the lint on this fit. Like I ain't brush my shoulder, lean with it, pop with it, this face, Bernie. Like I am the hyphiest rainbow in the bay, boy. Like my thighs and hips and back ain't sore from all this work, so come get it. Come tell me how my sexuality still makes you uncomfortable. Like it's barely been 5 years since a man who wears my pronouns, like a bad relationship with his father, walks into the sanctuary of Pulse nightclub and asks a room full of queer fireworks to bend at the bullet. It reminds me how we are safe nowhere. not even in the houses built by the people who suffer for our identity, knowing that some have constructed entire religions out of wanting our bright faces' ceaseless masculinity. Masculinity is just a costume I wear for safety, a performance which manhood has become the greatest theater for, but ain't no man bold enough to stop all of this movement. Being proud of yourself is a praise dance for our queer ancestors who watch from the heavens as we thrive in the golden white light. So don't act like you didn't come in here trying to stare at the sun, like you didn't try to hold all of this heat in the eye. I will sear you at the gaze. Friction, that blasphemous booty mouth you came here looking for. And I will dance through midnight till we have risen, and we will rise. Just come watch us. Thank you. I'm Jarvis Subia. You can follow me on Instagram at words_and_facial hair, or Twitter, Jarvis D. Subia. Thank y'all again for watching and tuning in. And hopefully we'll see each other in the real world soon. Peace. Take care of yourself.
Pride just means equality. It means the fairness, the ability to kind of live a normal life and be given every basic human right that is entitled to all of us. And so that's what Pride means to me. That's why I've been playing for Pride for 3 years now. Doing another year of donations this month with Athlete Ally, and half the donations go to the Audre Lorde Foundation.
From all of us here at the San Francisco 49ers, just wanted to wish you a happy Pride. We can't wait to be celebrating with you again soon.
49ers Pride is happy to be a part of Silicon Valley Pride.
Happy Pride, Silicon Valley!
Love is love. Happy Pride, faithful. Woo!
Hi there. I know that we couldn't be together to celebrate Silicon Valley Pride, but I want you to know that the 49ers and 49ers Foundation stands with you, we march with you, and together we share pride with you. All the best.
Hi, I'm Santa Clara County Supervisor Dave Cortese, wishing all of you a great Silicon Valley Pride celebration. I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to represent all of you on the Board of Supervisors here, going into my last year as a county supervisor, celebrating with you this great day that represents so much of what we stand for in the County of Santa Clara. I had the great opportunity, as all of you know, to serve with one of the great LGBTQ civil rights leaders in our nation, here on the San Jose City Council and on our own Board of Supervisors, that being former Supervisor Ken Yeager. And I will always respect that as one of the high points of my career. I brought my flag like I always do for the parade. I wish we could be in the parade today. I wish I could be out there with all my staff and all my supporters marching with you like we've done in the past. But with a little bit of hope and luck and goodwill and effort and a little more sacrifice, hopefully we'll be right back at it next year despite this pandemic. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. Thank you for bringing to bear change, transformational change at the County of Santa Clara. Leadership in this county from the LGBTQ community that really has led the nation. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for blessing my career with your support.
Hi, this is Ken Yeager, Executive Director of the Bay Met Community Foundation, here to share with you some exciting photos from our history exhibit, Queer Silicon Valley.
And dated 12/21/81 at 11:54 p.m. I wrote, I am director of the Billy Frank Lesbian and Gay Community Center. I just got home. I can't believe it.
We're going to crown her queen, and she took the tiara out of their hands and says, I've been a queen all my life. I hereby declare myself empress. Well, this was transgressive. This is revolutionary. This got lots of people nervous.
Really out, it wasn't safe, not just in the community, but it also wasn't safe at home for me. Again, not only was the stigma of being gay, but also the stigma of HIV.
That long ago, I'm 58 now, but it wasn't that long ago when I was younger, when the idea of coming out to my family or to the people in my community was unthinkable.
You go fishing with the lesbians.
Hi, I'm Santa Clara County Supervisor Mike Wasserman, and I'm excited to celebrate this virtual 2020 Silicon Valley Pride Parade and Festival with all of you. As your county supervisor, I've been working closely with my colleagues to ensure that LGBTQ individuals and communities thrive in Santa Clara County. In 2016, under the leadership of my colleague and friend, former County Supervisor Ken Yeager, we established the first and only county-level office of LGBTQ affairs in the nation. I want each of you to know that we in county government stand with the LGBTQ community and make your needs our priority. I know that right now, communities are facing pain and grief in multiple levels. I am here for you. Santa Clara County is here for you. We are stronger together. Thank you all, and happy Pride Festival.
Hello everyone, and happy Silicon Valley Pride. In the midst of a global pandemic, it is important that we continue to support our vibrant communities here in Santa Clara County. One of the greatest characteristics of the LGBTQI+ community is its resilience, and particularly relevant at this moment, determination and courage to stand up to abuses of power by those who have sought to erase you from existence. You've done it loudly, you've done it forcefully, and we are all better for it. This year's Silicon Valley Pride celebration may look different, but that doesn't mean that we stop celebrating and supporting families, friends, and neighbors who live and love authentically and proudly. We are still celebrating you from the safety of our homes and virtually all together. Continue to be strong, be safe, and most of all, let's not let our current circumstance bring us too far down or stop us from standing up. Enjoy your day.
I'm Aiden from Sharks Territory, and my pride means being a hockey player and a non-binary person.
This is Mohammed from the San Jose Sharks, and I want to wish you a happy Pride.
Happiness, freedom of mind, these are the things we should hope for.
It takes no compromise to give people their rights.
It costs nothing to respect an individual.
It doesn't matter where you're from, what your orientation is, what your gender identity is.
You are always welcome in Sharks territory. Be proud of who you are.
Happy Pride and go Sharks!
I'm Eric Carlson from the San Jose Sharks, and I just want to wish everybody a happy Pride.
L G B T Q A plus.
The San Jose Sidewinders softball team loves Silicon Valley Pride. Happy Pride!
We are Cheer San Francisco, the original cheerleaders for charity, and we are happy to kick off Pride Season 2020 with you.
Happy Silicon Valley Pride.
Happy Silicon Valley Pride.
Happy Silicon Valley Pride.
We have been raising spirits, awareness, and funds in the Bay Area since 1980. high-flying acrobatics and awe-inspiring performances motivate crowds to donate to our 501c3 nonprofit. The talented and energetic performers you see are also philanthropic volunteers. Cheer San Francisco has donated nearly $500,000 to community causes in its lifetime. Happy Pride from Cheer SF.
Happy Silicon Valley Pride.
You're amazing.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We love you.
We are Custody Health Services. We wanted to walk as a team this year. We hope to have a great Pride Month, even though we cannot celebrate in person this year. We want you to know that we are LGBTQ plus friendly. Let's celebrate. Let's party.
Valley Health Plan is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Silicon Valley Pride and an even longer ally of the LGBTQ plus community. With COVID-19 affecting all of us, it is important to make sure you receive the health care you deserve. Valley Health Plan is committed to providing health care with compassion and understanding for all our beautiful, diverse communities. Valley Health Plan, local, quality, affordable health insurance.
Hi, we are the Office of Gender-Based Violence Prevention, and we are part of the Division of Equity and Social Justice within the Office of the County Executive. We're committed to working with all stakeholders so that we can transform the way our county responds to all issues related to domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking.
As we celebrate Silicon Valley Pride, we acknowledge that the LGBTQ community is disproportionately impacted by intimate partner violence and sexual assault.
To be more strategic this year, we will be surveying the LGBTQ community to make sure that the county is providing the services that you need.
Our office funds 5 agencies that provide case management, legal services, and shelter to survivors of gender-based violence. You are entitled and welcome to access these services regardless of your immigration status, sexual orientation, or gender identity.
Most importantly, we want you to know that there are services that are free and available now, even during COVID, including our county's free online chatting resource called Safe Chat Silicon Valley.
Everyone deserves to be safe at home, at work, and in the community.
Visit our website at sccnviolence.org and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at sccnviolence to get connected with resources and learn more. Know that we are here for you.
Thank you to our sponsors. BD is a global medical technology company that enables research in clinical laboratories, including products for COVID-19 diagnostic tests and research. Thank you, BD. Thanks to our friends at Valley Health Plan for always supporting our community.
Hey folks, so up next, I'm super delighted to bring up Asha to the stage. Asha is originally from LA, and Asha is currently an 8th grade teacher in San Jose. She is an international poet striving to use art to make radical change. Asha has been featured in Content magazine. She also is featured in a TEDx Talks here locally. Super excited because Asha was able to deliver an amazing speech at the Black Trans Lives Matter rally this year, right in June 2020. She was given the Hank Hutchins Award by the Santa Clara County Alliance of Black Educators for supporting and advocating for Black youth. She is actively training educators across California on equitable practices in building student agency. She is certified as a facilitator. Through Teaching Tolerance, her dream is to establish her own K-12 school rooted in restorative justice and social justice-based standards. Everybody, give it up for Asha.
Baby hairs. Instructed to be trained, taught to lie flat, taught to forget the past. Ancestral stories long forgotten. Like Peter Pan refusing to grow up, baby hairs remain in infancy, terrified of society's products designed to make its visibilities reduce to tired long days and excuses for being angry. You know, I used to sit in front of the mirror, plucking each one that refused to comply, rejecting the expectations I tried to impose upon his genetics. They just didn't get it. The remarks, the microaggressions, the miseducations I received growing up in neighborhoods and ideologies that told me I need to normalize kink and avoid natural curl that you labeled distorted. Sitting for hours, asking for help because self-hate manifested its means into heating irons, frying strands of hair, begging them to assimilate. Straightening the wave of discrimination, masking my identity to prove a space worthy of being given attention, and given attention I was. Convinced that kinks in my hair compressed the ability for others to see my value. Deciding to commit to chemically coercing every strand of ethnicity and ancestry to become dormant, only to erupt again after several months. And as a recidivist, I killed my zombie-like identity time after time as soon as I felt my social confidence slipping. I was tripping, y'all. Falling for romanticized fantasy that if I just looked more like them, I would finally feel like I belonged. I was wrong. Masks only delayed, derailed conversations, exposing ignorance and ultimate exclusion, proving to me that India Ari was the gospel. While I am not my hair is me. Every knot and tangle, every split end confused at which direction to follow, at every road diverged, I have learned to love it all. Summertime sunshine highlights. Conversations with ancestors through coconut oil meditations, flowing long braids, reminiscing on the strength passed down diasporic journey held together through exile and Holocaust and excommunication and honesty and discovery of not going down predetermined paths. I am not my hair, but I'm proud to say my hair is me. She walked, knowing they will question intentions, driven into mass distraction and deception. She walked, knowing they are terrified of her coming up on their heels, the feeling of knowing she has always had to run twice as fast, nevertheless she persisted. She walked, knowing her body, her very existence is perceived as a threat, knowing that her indigenous skin has had to justify its claim to be deserving of a home. Colonized, displaced, but still rooted in ancestral soil. She spoke, knowing others would have to stop speaking for her, claiming stories instead of speaking truths, because since the youth, those in power have chosen to fabricate narratives, and she's tired of seeing her community be erased before her eyes. She spoke, knowing so many have been silenced. She is unapologetic, knowing the hair on her knuckles is ancestral gifted wisdom, not another reason to conform, not sorry for clapbacks because entitlements have allowed fingers to run through foreign hair without permission. Unapologetic, disappointed but not surprised, knowing in 2020 over 150 unarmed people have been murdered by the police. That over 25 trans people have been murdered in these streets. That white supremacy is on the rise from shadows behind familiar faces. She's unapologetic because y'all, she's tired of having to apologize. They are tired of having to apologize. They are unapologetic, knowing pronouns are trivial until abusive. That a woman is not defined by genitalia. Unapologetic, knowing that binaries are for the past, and in order to preserve the future, dignity and humanity should not be treated as a privileged present. Compassion is not a gift, nor can it be plagiarized. You see, she knew even if she had to do it alone, she would. She would sing when others would say silence. Music of resiliency would find sanity and speak when she had no voice. Calling her to decide between justice and love, between any means necessary and complacency, but What the ignorant always fail to recognize is that the most romantic are always the most revolutionary. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you for having me. Check me out at ashapoet.com. You can also hit me on IG at Asha_poet. Much love, one love, support and protect Black trans women. Peace.
We're all in this together. In the face of uncertain times, we know there is one constant. Nothing is more powerful than hope turned into action. Across the country, HRC volunteers and staff are all in. We're building community over coffee.
Welcome to our first virtual Queer Cafe.
We're connecting people with their elected officials.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey! We're registering young people to vote, contacting our neighbors to make sure they have a plan to make their voices heard. We're fighting for equality everywhere, from the State House to the White House. We're doing all of this without leaving home.
What is that? It's my new standing desk.
Together, we are building on the work HRC started 40 years ago. We are bigger and stronger than ever. And we're all in for 2020.
Whoa. Welcome to my office.
Join us. We're all in. Are you?
I'm delighted to see so many elected officials and corporate leaders supporting the LGBTQ plus community. You know, it wasn't always that way. I can remember participating in my first San Jose Pride Festival as a new Sunnyvale City Council member in the 1970s. Only a handful of local elected officials, even those who supported gay rights, were not willing to be seen in the parade. They were in the closet, so to speak. This was back when the religious conservatives were on the rise and openly hateful. They were a movement as powerful as the NRA is today. They were so emboldened that they even tried to pass the Briggs Initiative to ban gays and lesbians from teaching. I remember that parade because at the end of it, there was a guy filming the parade participants, focusing on community leaders. He yelled at me. He would use that I was in the parade against me in my next re-election. Well, I'm proud to be an ally and support your right to live your life and love who you choose.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Binilar. I go by she, her, or they, them, and I am a high school student. I'm extremely passionate about advocating, empowering, and educating those on the LGBTQ+ community. I've attended and volunteered at the Silicon Valley's Pride Parade and Festival since 2018, and I have thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. I'm currently the vice president of my school's Gay Straight Alliance club called True Colors. I've also founded my own nonprofit community service organization called Posters for Pride, in which we grant service hours to those who create informational visuals empowering and advocating for the LGBTQ+ community. Not only do we want to let those in the community know that they are loved and not alone, but we also strive to do our part to educate people on the struggles and accomplishments of said community through community service and creative expression. Thank you so much for learning about what I'm passionate about, and I am looking forward to doing more work for and within the LGBTQ community. Thank you.
is Kiva. Happy Pride Month, and welcome to my virtual show. I'm really excited to play some songs for you guys, and my pronouns are they, them, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram just by my name, which is Kiva Uhuru. That's K-I-V-A-U-H-U-R-U. Thank you. Thank you. That was a song I wrote sitting on a log out in nature. So I think that was kind of, I think it sounds like that. I think it sounds like you're sitting on a log out in nature.
but she ain't me. That's plain to see. No, I ain't mad that she ain't me, but you've been kicking up dirt, sons. 2 became 3. No, I'm not here just for talking. The problems with your woman, babe. And if you think she's up to something, you're probably on to something, babe. No, it's not that I don't care anymore. It's hard to see you crawling on her floor and knocking at her door, and I see you begging for more. You gotta have to try hard, got respect to restore. No, I'm not here just for talking about the problems with your woman. No, I'm not here just for talking about the problems with your woman. If you're making this your mission, better follow intuition. I don't listen, superstition. Stop your talking, you should listen. No, not here just for talking about the problem with your woman, babe. And if you think she's up to something, you're probably on to something, babe. I'm not here just for talking about the problems with your woman, babe. Thank you. Let me get a sip of La Croix. I wrote that song when I was, I think, around 19, and you know, it can be very challenging for a 19-year-old to hear the person that you are maybe going on a date with, constantly talking about somebody else that they are involved with. So maybe if you identify at all with those feelings, that song's for you. Let's see, what else have I got? It always depends on the capo. And DT. Oh, just be sweet to me. I don't need perfect, I just need honest. don't need perfect, I just need learning. I know the truth is, oh, that's your business. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, please be sweet to me. I don't really mind, know the ways you find, no express yourself. No one else can give you what you need. Permission just to breathe and let your head down. See that nothing worse could be than when you want to leave everything you need before you get inside and have to ask that oh, don't compromise, oh, don't tell me lies, just give me what you need. Just to be, oh, be sweet to me, the little honesty, that's just what we need. And I don't need perfect, I just need honest, and I know you're hurting. Oh, that's a given, a given, a given. And I don't need perfect, I just need learning. And I know the truth is, oh, that's your business, your business, your business. Alright, thank you. That song, I think, usually a little bit more electric, but you guys get to have the acoustic one. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all watching. Happy Pride. If you liked what you heard, again, I'm Kiva Uhuru. That's Kiva Uhuru, and you can find me on pretty much any social media platform. So thank you again so much. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Hi, Silicon Valley Pride. My name is Chantal.
My name is Madam Emmy J.
Yo soy Betty Fresa.
And my name is Petty Page.
And we are the legendary House of Excellence.
What Pride means to me is being on a journey of self-love. Trying to find yourself and trying to find love for yourself as well. Whether it's dressing nice, getting your nails done, or doing your makeup. Find what you like to do, and that's what Pride means to me.
And what does pride mean to me? Liberating yourself and reclaiming your identity. Even breaking social norms if you need to.
What pride means to me? Pride means love, and it's the love that I share to my community and people that I will come across with in the future every single day.
To me, pride means being able to be who you want to be and be able to celebrate that every single day. It also means being able to remember who came before you and celebrating their own struggles so that you know what you're fighting for in a day, so then make that future better for somebody else.
Happy Pride, everyone! California Assembly Member Evan Lowe here. To all of us, let us recognize the important celebration, which is that of Pride. And while we might not be able to do so in person, we also will recognize the contributions of so many of those who have come before us and the important work that we still have ahead of us. The definition and meaning of pride to celebrate the diverse tapestry of talent of our community, that we must be loved, celebrated, and cherished for being as fabulous as we all are. So to all of you, happy Pride. Thank you again to Silicon Valley Pride for the tireless work that you do each and every year. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here at Virtual Silicon Valley Pride. My name is Alyssa Cisneros. I'm running for Sunnyvale City Council, District 2. That's the downtown area in Sunnyvale. My pronouns are she, her, and I grew up here in Sunnyvale, going to middle school and high school. I've lived all around the Bay Area, from Santa Cruz to Oakland to San Francisco, and this is the most beautiful place I've ever lived, and I'm so excited to call it home today, to raise my family here, and to be running for City Council. If elected, I will be the first openly queer City Council member in Sunnyvale history. This is amazing because this city has been around a long time, and so have queer folks. And what we're seeing right now is a surge of amazing qualified queer candidates all around the area, and I'm honored to be part of them. And even though we can't get together in person this year, what Pride means to me is finding community through struggle. The first Pride was a riot, and every Pride after is a riot of joy and of finding one another and of celebrating who we are every day, not just during Pride Month. So even though times are different and hard right now, we're in a brave new world. And together, we're going to make the brave new world more colorful, more exciting, more inclusive, and we're going to do it together. So thank you so much, Silicon Valley Pride. I can't wait to get together with everyone in person. But this togetherness now is going to be what takes us to that level. We're going to find togetherness through struggle, vote 2020, and let's make sure that we can create that brighter new future together. Thank you.
So, happy Pride Parade. I'm so excited to be joining you. I wouldn't have missed it whether it was virtual or any other way. Please enjoy each other, celebrate, and be safe. Happy Pride!